Hey guys, and welcome back to another Unreal Engine Marketplace video. Today we're going to be covering the Christmas or the holiday sale for 2022. So this sale is lasting from now until December 31st, 2022, and we have access to 50% off of over 1,000 different assets on the Unreal Engine Marketplace. So today I'm just covering my top 10 ones which I found that I think look pretty good and a great save and a great bargain for us to be snatching up. So again, that's what I'm going to be covering today. So without further ado, let's get right into it, starting with the Apocalyptic Hospital. So this is one of the largest libraries of hospital interior assets with remarkable quality, delicate details and enormous scale, alongside handy blueprints, tools and templates to allow you to bring your imagination to life incredibly quickly. So this has more than 850 assets and prefabs, and is the largest library of high-end quality assets. It is nanite and lumen compatible. It has a vast modifiability and customizability along with handy blueprints, decals and tools. All the modular assets in this pack are snappable to the grid for easy assembly as well, so it's really nice and easy to set up. The master materials are some of the most valuable assets you'll get in the pack, as they give the user access to modify parameters globally. As well as all that, you've got pre-arranged prefabs to allow you to quickly set dress your hospital environment. So some technical details of this are there are 677 unique meshes, 141 prefabs and 34 decals. All of these do also have custom and automatically generated collision on them, and on top of that they do have LODs up to 7 levels. To go alongside all of that, we have 200 materials in material instances and 417 textures, with the resolutions ranging all the way from 128 by 128 up to 4K. On this page as well, there's also a link to some documentation which they have, which will be amazingly useful for you to be able to set up your own environment. But this one looks absolutely amazing, and that's why it's on this list. Next up, we've got the Dodge and Evade anims. So this is a collection of dodging and evading animations. So there's a total of 36 animations in this pack, including 2 avoid balls, 4 big steps, 4 cartwheels, 2 dives, 4 evade steps, 2 floats, 4 huge steps, 4 in-place evades, 2 no handspins, 4 rolls, and 4 small steps. So the reason why it's 4 and 2 for a lot of these is because it's just in different directions. So for example, there's 4 cartwheel animations. Those include the same animation going forwards, backwards, left and right. So that allows you to very easily set up directional dodging and evading into your game using these animations. Some technical details of this are the poses are matched start and end frames to the provided idle animations, so it's going to be nice and seamless going in and out of the animation. There's no need to retarget animations if you're using the default Unreal Mannequin, and these are all handcrafted animations from a professional animator. So these are rigged to the Epic Skeleton and rigged to the Epic Skeleton with IK bones included. Again, there's 36 animations and all of them are root motion. So these aren't in place, they're root motion animations. And again, I think these look absolutely amazing. I can definitely see these being incredibly useful for a game which you want to include dodging and evading in them. Next up, we've got the Ultra Dynamic Sky. So this is a flexible dynamic sky system with natural cloud motion plus customizable sun, moon and stars. And I think this one looks absolutely fantastic. It's definitely a steal at the price it currently is, and even at full price as well, I think this is incredibly undervalued. So this is a sky system designed to be more dynamic and natural than most sky solutions. It offers a great degree of flexibility and customization options with an interface designed for speed and simplicity. So some of the features of this are you can set a single time of day variable and have every aspect of the sky update along with it, making changing the time your scene takes place at a one-step process. This is fully dynamic with customizable clouds, moons and stars, a built-in lighting solution with sun, moon and sky lighting all synced with the sky. You can adjust cloud coverage from a clear sky to overcast. You can animate a day-night cycle with a single click. Dynamic aurora effects. It's multiplayer ready. Choose from volumetric 3D clouds, 2D dynamic clouds, static clouds, and even volumetric auroras. A full weather system is included, the ultra dynamic weather, which adds rain, snow, lighting, and more to your scene in seconds, and enables simulation features which calculate the real-world position of the sun, moon, and stars using latitude, longitude, date, and time. So for example, if you wanted to set your game in London on the 17th of December at 4 PM, you can do that perfectly and have it look exactly how it would in the real world. Some technical details of this are the total contents of the product as of latest version include 6 blueprints, 19 materials, 38 textures, 7 Niagara particle systems, and 9 sound cues. So as it mentioned as well, you also have weather in this, alongside the weather, you've got some amazing sounds to go with it as well. So there's not much else to say on this, the video really shows it off its best, but again, this looks absolutely fantastic. It has 634 ratings, and it still has a 5-star review. So again, especially for the price of this, this is a massive steal to get. Now we have the Crystal VFX Pack. So this is 26 plus customizable crystal visual effects sets using Niagara effects and dynamic materials. So this pack contains customizable crystal visual effects sets using Niagara effects and dynamic materials. The technical details of this are there are 26 customizable crystal visual effects sets, 27 Niagara systems and 4 Niagara emitters, 14 effect materials and 30 effect textures, 41 crystal materials, 15 crystal cutting models, and 7 pedestal sets. There's 28 blueprints, 1 widget blueprint, 35 textures and images, 56 materials and material instances, 27 Niagara systems, 4 Niagara emitters, and 28 static meshes. All of these have automatically generated collisions and no LODs on them. The text resolutions range all the way from 256 up to 8K, and the vertex count ranges from 14 to 2509. So once again, I think this looks absolutely amazing. It's kind of very niche for what someone would want, so it's not necessarily a very wide range of use cases, but if this is something which you are looking for, I think it's absolutely amazing. Next up is the Planet Asteroid Space Megapack. So this pack contains 53 asteroids with 8 asteroid themes and numerous planets. So the different asteroids they've got are 12 cratered, 9 crystal, 9 ice, 6 hold, 5 soft, 4 mineral, 4 organic, and 4 glowing. This package also includes a blueprint system that places your chosen asteroids randomly inside a volume and allows you to adjust the size of the array of asteroid meshes. Every asteroid theme has a material instance parent, allowing you to adjust the parent settings for all asteroids belonging to that one theme. This package also includes a realistic planet material with 3 main planet surface textures, 1 cloud texture, and 1 normal map. Included is also a flickering stars material and a planet ring mesh and material with numerous material instances. It contains 7 demonstration levels, complete with planet rings, fog, and post-processing effects. Some more technical details are there are 53 asteroid static meshes with 4 LODs each and 4K textures, 1 random asteroid blueprint, 1 planet material, 1 ring static mesh with 1 material, 3 planet diffuse textures, 7 detail normal map textures, 1 dust mode particle, 6 demonstration levels, and 1 overview level. There's 45 unique meshes, all with automatically generated collision and automatically generated LODs. There's 90 materials and material instances, 180 textures, and the texture resolutions ranging from 512 to 4K. Now we have the Easy Interactable Foliage Physics Blueprint System. So this Easy Blueprint System switches Foliage instances for blueprints when they come in proximity with your player. So this can be used to make the player interact with your foliage along with vehicles and explosions. And it also works with UE5 world partitions and streamed levels. So the technical details of this are there is a demonstration with third-person player blueprint is set up to interact with the foliage, 2 demonstration physics shapes, a demonstration projectile blueprint, and a demonstration explosion blueprint, 4 demonstration plants, 1 demonstration balloon, 4 foliage rustle sound effects, 7 grass footstep sound effects, 9 balloon sound effects, and 3 grass landscape textures, with those being diffuse, roughness, and normal, all at 1K resolution. In total, there is 15 blueprints, and this is not network replicated. And it also says the demonstration provided is very easy to replicate for your own player and your own foliage meshes, and it comes with a step-by-step instruction manual on how to apply it to your own project. And so on the marketplace page, there is a documentation linked in which it will tell you how to actually have this affect your own foliage assets instead of just using the ones in the demonstration levels seen in the video now. So this has 3 stars, but the reason for that is because there's 1 5-star review and 1 1-star review, and the 1-star review is just because someone didn't read the marketplace page properly and then aren't happy with what they got, even though they got what it said they were going to get. Which is really annoying when people do that. They don't read it properly and then they're not happy with it, even though they got exactly what they bought, and then they leave it a terrible review, even though it's their fault. So that's why you shouldn't always just be put off when something has a low rating. Always read the reviews and make sure it is actually a valid review, because in this case it really wasn't. Next up is the Military Base Megapack. So this pack includes all needed meshes for you to create your own desert and camouflaged military base. So the technical details of this are it's AAA quality, an all-in-one Megapack. There's lots of different blueprint prefabs for easy level art. It's all fully modular buildings and roads. It's easy to use with cinematic, VR, and virtual production projects. It's easy to use with FPS, TPS, and top-down games. There's over 400 unique meshes, furnished interior examples, and 3 drivable military vehicles, and a set of each prop types, so those are obstacles, interior props, barricades, foliages, and much more. There's also vertex paint options for some meshes, buildings, vehicles, props, and more, big attention to detail, and sub-levels for cinematic camera lighting. So in total, there's 438 unique meshes, all of which have collision and up to 5 LODs. There's 304 materials and material instances, 774 textures, 54 sound files, 5 HDRs, and text resolutions of 1K and 2K. So there's not a lot to say on this one, but the video really does showcase what it is you're getting. It's essentially an environment pack of a military base, which again is going to be perfect for any kind of game you want to make, whether it be first person, third person, or any shooter, and it doesn't even have to be a shooter, but essentially this is a fully modular military base environment set. Next up, we have the low poly alien planet fantasy environment. So this stylized fantasy grassland environment features 36 plant meshes, 12 rocks, and beautiful levels suitable for all types of games. So this alien grassland environment package features an ecosystem of strange plants that flow in the wind, growing in an ancient crater set on an arid planet. The package contains everything you need for your game environment, including 36 plant meshes and 18 plant species, 12 rocks, a dynamic plant wind blueprint that animates wind according to a world space texture, a landscape with a world crater landscape material using world crater masks, a bioluminescent water material, a tileable backdrop landscape mesh, a planet material with 2 4K stylized textures, animated starry sky material, an animated polygonal nebula material, and 7 ambient sound effects. The technical details of this are there's 36 plant static meshes with 18 plant species, there's 12 unique rocks, a wind controller blueprint that affects plant materials via plant collection parameter, world created terrain with material that uses splat maps, tileable distance terrain static mesh for exterior environments, a hue of materials and environment controlled by material collection parameter, a flickering star material, a realistic planet material, 2 original planet textures, cricket sound effect, wind sound effect, and animal call sound effects. In total, there's 51 unique meshes, all of which have automatically generated collisions. And the grass have 3 LODs, and the trees have 2 LODs. The other assets don't have LODs as they are not necessary. There's 73 materials and material instances, with 26 textures, with the texture resolutions ranging from 128 up to 4K. So this looks absolutely amazing, and they've also said this is supported on mobile devices as well, so if you wanted to make a mobile game with these assets, this will work perfectly for that too. Next we have road, materials and decals. So there's not a lot to say on the page for this one, because again it's kind of very simplistic, it is what you expect it to be. So the package contains 2 types of asphalt, light and dark, more than 80 decals and 7 mask textures. Materials have a texture map, base color, normal, roughness, height, ambient occlusion, and mask, with the resolutions being 2K. So there's 24 materials in total, and 175 textures, and again, as I just said, the resolutions of these are 2K. And that is pretty much all they've written on the page for it. But as you can see in the video, essentially it is just road materials and decals of things which you'd expect to find on roads or paths, or sidewalks I guess you'd say as well. So these are going to be potholes, drains, man covers, and also road fixtures. So what I mean by that is basically where the council or the roadworks have come in and filled in a pothole or just covered something up. And you're also going to be getting the road markings as well, so the lines going down the middle of the road. So essentially anything man-made you'd expect to find on a road, you're going to find in this pack here. And finally, last but not least, I had to throw this one in here as well, given the time of year and the type of sale this is we've got Warm Christmas. So this package includes all the accessories you need to create a warm Christmas atmosphere. All the models are optimized and you can use them in your own games or architectural environments, and the pipeline used in creating these assets are the same ones used in AAA games. In this set, multiple meshes are using the same texture sets to make that really nice and efficient. So the technical details of this are all the assets are optimized for use in any major platforms like Windows, PS4, X1, VR, etc. There is also a post-processed material for sharpening the final look, and multiple meshes using the same texture sets with combined UVs. So there's 44 unique meshes, all of which with custom collisions. However, there are no LODs as it's not really necessary given the vertex counts of the meshes, which they've also put on the marketplace page. There's 40 materials and material instances with 80 textures, and the resolutions of these are mostly 4K, however there are also several 2K textures as well on the tree. And that's all there really is to say about this. Again, what you see in the video is what you're going to get. It's basically something which allows you to create an incredibly nice Christmas atmosphere for your games, or a little project, maybe you're just making a cinematic, whatever it is, this is perfect for a Christmas environment. But I think that'll be it for this video covering the Christmas sale of 2022. Again, this is going on from now until December 31st, so you've got up until the end of the year to save 50% on over 1,000 different assets. I think my favourite one this time around from the ones which I've chosen is the Ultra Dynamic Sky. And let me know in the comments down below which one your favourite one is and any other amazing ones which I may have missed off, as again, there's so many different assets I couldn't possibly get through them all, but these are the ones which I found. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found it helpful of me just covering these different assets. And if you did, please do make sure to like and subscribe down below, as it really does help me and the channel out quite a lot. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.